Salute, salute. Welcome to Skywalker Boxing Media. Team Mo Boxing, no problem. I got my co-host in the house, Papi Chunyeo.
It's Papi Chunyeo. Heavy on the Papi, light on the Yale.
I got a special guest, man. We got Tsunami Cologne, 4-0, 100% knockout ratio. Just did his thing on February 1st. Got another second round TKO. He's killing the game. One of boxing's rising stars, man. How you doing, Keith?
I'm doing good. How y'all feeling?
Doing good, man. Congratulations, my brother, on an excellent performance. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting that from you. And yeah, man, I see that you already got another fight coming up in March, I believe, man. I was looking at your box rec. Said your opponent's to be determined right now. So,
right.
Can you tell us a little bit about that upcoming fight and how you're trying to stay active this year?
Yeah, we got we ain't make it official yet, but like you said, March 22nd is like the goal. The next day supposedly. Right now, I'm feeling sharp, so I might as well just keep the ball rolling, staying in the gym, and whether it's March 22nd or whenever it is, I'm gonna be ready. But definitely this next fight, we're gonna step up the 6 rounds and just step up the competition. So be on the lookout for that.
Dope. I mean, it's incredible to be able to see a fighter be able to be as active as you're being right now. With that being said, like, what's your goal as far as how many fights you would like to have per year until you can get to the strap season?
I mean, like this year, I'm already at one. We February. God willing, we have two March 22nd, and then it's just about like 4 or 5, around there. We're not really looking on like anything crazy, but we just want to stay active because in this boxing game you got droughts, and so like the ones you just got to take with what's available at sometimes, and with the droughts they gonna come, and they just gonna come naturally whether opponent pull out last minute things, and like those things you can't really prepare for and you can't really like go against. It's just the name of the game. It's just how the boxing world work. So we just really taking it taking it fight by fight. And so like I said, March 22nd, you'll definitely see me back in the ring or anytime after.
Yeah. And yeah, that was a good fight, man. Thomas from the Bronx, shout out to him, man. He was ringside, so every time when you're fighting, man, I'm able to experience your fight, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to Thomas, man, for keeping up with your
Facts.
career, man. You know, so I'm in New
Nah,
Mexico, so I feel like I'm connected with you in New Jersey, even though we're so far away. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to keep track of you, and what I like about you, man, is you're staying busy, man. Like, and I like that 100% knockout ratio. You've been taking people out. You
yeah.
got a lot of amateur experience. You actually have fought with one of my guys out here, Yoruba Moreau Jr.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, man, I've heard a lot about you, man, especially in the amateurs, bro. So it's nice to see you taking the pro scene by storm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
yeah, man. So this camp, man. So you say you're gonna be elevating to 6 rounders, so are you gonna be increasing your sparring rounds, or is that something you already do?
I mean, I'm honestly, right now we've been actually like taking it down, with the sparring, we've been taking it down. Just because like, you really take a lot of punishment and your body take a lot of durability in the training camps. Like my fight's been quick, so we really just as a team, it's not just me, but as my team, we want to be, well rounded. We think in 10 years, 15 years down the line, like exactly how y'all said, I'm being active. So obviously, in the training camps, I'm gonna also be active, and they're gonna take a toll on me. So, we just calculating certain things. But we just want to stay the course and like just keep preserving the body so that come fight night I can be my best self.
Yeah, that's great that your team is they're being mindful of a decent work rest cycle and whatnot. Let me ask you a question about some outside of the ring type stuff. Do you feel the support and the energy changing from fight to fight? Like, can you feel your fan base growing? Are you in touch like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. My fan base since I like coming into the amateurs, I knew I had a big solid fan base. Even in the amateurs, like when I was fighting in Jersey, I had people coming out that was like coming out just to watch me fight as an amateur. And I remember my coach told me he's like when you turn pro, it's gonna be different because the people that you got coming to watch these fights, they ain't come out in like 20 years to watch a fight. Like these, you got like real Newark legends coming out. Like, nah, we want to see Keith get back in the ring again. So um, it's been going on like this before I even turned pro. And the amateurs, like I had a nice little fan base out here, and once I turned pro, everybody just now starting to see it. But like I really got like a big family. It's like I grew up here. Like this is like really my city. Like I done played baseball, basketball, football all around the city. People done see me grow up. I got family members. Uh, my dad got his peoples. My mom's got her peoples. So it's like I really got a big support system, and a lot of people just want to see me win all across Nook. So I'm just super grateful, and it's definitely growing each and every fight.
And do you ever plan on taking that trip to the West Coast, man? And yeah, I know you fight a lot out there in the East Coast, man. Would that be what would be your dream venue, man? Like Vegas or
My dream venue. Uh, I already fought here in Prudential Center a couple times, so I'm not gonna say Prudential, but I feel like my dream venue right now definitely be like the MSG or Puerto Rico. I feel like MSG or Puerto Rico, those two right there is really like the big venues in my eyes. West Coast is cool. Don't get me wrong, but you gotta
yeah,
think
yeah,
I'm also like for me right now. For me right now, I know I'm gonna have mad love in Puerto Rico, and I know like fighting MSG like that's you
yeah.
can't really get any bigger than that besides like the MGM Grand, Las Vegas stuff like that. But those two for right now.
Hey man, listen, let's not like you said, we definitely don't want to exclude nothing because let me tell you, man, it's something about Atlanta and the type of support they show down there. I took my wife to the tank fight when he fought down in Atlanta. And man, you want to talk about a sold out crowd packed to the gills, all the fashion, all the food, everything you need out there. Listen, man, I think you got the star power. Puerto Rico would be crazy, bro.
Yeah, Puerto
You got a
Rico. Yeah,
whole island on you know what I'm saying? That would be crazy too. But let me ask you a question about your focus. Um,
Uh-huh.
like with stardom, sometimes people could find themselves, getting outside of the self that they grew up with, the humble, hardworking, quiet, you know what I'm saying, just getting to it type style, right? So what do you do to keep yourself level headed in order to, make sure you stay focused and not let the fame get to you?
If I'm being honest, it's like it's just really my mentality. Like, if you ask me, I ain't do nothing I wasn't supposed to do already. Like, everything that's happening for me right now, like, I was supposed to do it. You feel me? All my opponents, I was supposed to knock them out. So it's like, yeah, it's something great. It's something to celebrate. It's something good for me and my peoples. But if we being 100%, like, I was supposed to do it. I was supposed to do it. How so? Me per se, like, I don't really give myself any extra credit or like really like toot my horn because I don't feel like I did anything special yet. I work hard, so it's like I know that these guys is not on my level. I just gotta prove to the people and prove to the boxing world that I am who I say I am, and just with time, more fights, and a good team, and the most high, like, I just gonna see it.
yeah. Hey, shout out to Cano Loco, man. That's the voice of Puerto Rico right there too.
Yeah,
That's how I
that's
keep
my
track of.
guy.
Yeah, all the Boricua fighters. I'm Mexican, bro, but I respect every culture, bro. Like Puerto Rican, Filipino. I keep track of boxing internationally, bro. That's how much I love the sport, and it's cultural, bro. You know, Puerto Ricans, they
Yeah,
have a love just like us Mexicans. We have a love for the sport, and that's a good channel, guys. He's got a new channel. That's his new channel. Subscribe to him, and he keeps track of Keith Cologne too. So.
yeah, nah, Conor Logo, that's my guy. He's like one of the first ones that when I started doing like interviews, he was like, "Yeah, nah, come through." Like, so you always show mad love.
Yeah,
And we definitely appreciate you taking the time to come holler at the small guys. You know what I'm saying? We
yeah,
small right now, but we large on the international type scale because we actually legitimately care about fighters. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We want
right.
to see y'all be successful. We want to see you healthy. We want to know that you got a 5 or 10 year plan down the road that, in case something happened, you got a backup plan because we know the Hall of Fame they ain't cutting no checks.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, they ain't cutting no checks, so that's something that we always try to encourage with fighters. So, have you had any new business opportunities that you may want to speak about since your last fight? I'm sure you got sponsors just throwing it at you right now.
Yeah, we got sponsors. Like, just like how it is each and every fight, we just try to elevate. We try to elevate. But I really want to give a special shout out to all my sponsors that sponsored me for my last fight. Just because, like, people don't understand, like, without them, like, they helped me be my best self come fight night along with my family and my team. They, like, these people, like, they support me all for genuine love, and like, they see me doing what I'm doing, and all they want to do is support. So I really want to give a special shout out to Ironbound Boxing, Mazda Jewelers in New York, uh, Mr. Footwork, Pueblo's Meat Market, Beast Mode Nutrition, Corporate Athlete, the Dulucha Foundation, and Costa's trucking, towing and trucking. Like, these guys, they see, they see us fighters, dedication and hard work we put in, and we don't do it for no pat on the back, but they see it and they recognize it, and all they want to do is support, so it can make our lives a little bit more easier. And I'm just forever grateful for it.
Yeah, shout out to your sponsors, man. Shout out to your father, man. He's raised a good kid in you, man. As far as like you got that good discipline. I'm military, man, so I can always see when someone's squared away, you know, as far as like, you know, their character. And with you going to school, bro, full time, you already have like you're working on a backup plan too after boxing. Like you're already putting in that work with the books and work in the ring, you know.
Yeah,
So yeah, mad respect, man, on that, man. Not too
that's
many fighters. I say about a third of the fighters that come on have some kind of like backup plan or something that they're working on, like you know, and that's pretty badass, man.
thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. And you start spring semester pretty soon, with school.
Yeah, no, I already started, man.
You start, yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh
just came to class. I finished class at 9 o'clock, man.
oh.
This shit
Oh man.
crazy. Yeah, my schedule is everywhere, but it's like I'm used to it in a way. It's just sometimes the schedules make it harder. You know what I'm saying? The schedules make it harder, but like balancing school with boxing. It's I've been doing it since high school. You know, so kind of used to it. But it's just like I said, the schedules is what like makes it harder for me.
What if you don't mind us asking, if you don't feel like telling us, you don't have to say, you don't answer, but what type of degree are you trying to get, or what type of technical training are you getting?
Psychology degree,
Oh,
sports psychology. Yeah,
yeah, there you go.
Sports psychology, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up. Because like, hey, another thing we talk about over here, and especially me, I love asking questions, psychological questions, things to try to, get into a person's morals and ethics, so I can know who I'm supporting and how to support them. You know what I mean? Because not everybody's cut from the same cloth. Um, with that psychology thing, man. Shoot, I mean, listen, we could dive straight into Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I know you know something about that, right?
yeah, definitely.
So, when you was at what age did boxing just kind of just click to you and you realized that this was it? What age was that?
Um, I had to say around like 12. 12 is when it is when 12 is when I knew I really wanted to do it. It didn't click like I didn't see it. I just really like if you just ever really wanted to do something, it didn't matter like what was the obstacles. Just like if I gotta do that to do it, like I do it. That was the age for me, 12 years old.
Wow.
And then it's gonna ask you, man, on some upcoming fights, man. What's your pick on Better Beef and Bivol, man? What's on the rematch? Because
Um,
Better Beef's kind of like you, man. 100% knockout ratio. I could see you following in Better Beef's footsteps. Or I mean, he don't have 100% anymore because his last fight. But
yeah.
hey, man.
I like both fighters. I'm a fan of both fighters. Um, and I feel like the first one was a close fight. I did believe Beterbiev won, but I'm a real fan in like the art of the sport. So I feel like if I would really want Bivol this second fight to win, and not only win but make it look super easier. Just because of like I know Bivol, he a real technician. He's real like boxing mindset, hit and don't get hit. So if he's able to not only win but like make it look super easy, it could just show the level that he's at also. And I love that for him because I'm really a fan of both fighters. Um, Beterbiev won. He came in looking to dominate, break Bivol down, and just hunt him throughout the whole fight. That's what he did the first fight. However, I do believe that with Bivol being in there and lasting the full 12 rounds, he gonna come in here and y'all gonna see a different type of Bivol, a more confident Bivol, even a Bivol that might stand there a couple times and back him up and like throw more combinations because that's the Bivol that's gonna ultimately win and make it look real easy. So I want Bivol to win.
Dang, Scott Walker, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, I want to also ask him, man. That's another good one because we got another fighter out of Newark on the card. We got Shakur Stevenson taking on Kid Austin Schofield. You think that Kid Austin will put up a good fight against Shakur?
Um, I feel like it'll make for an exciting fight. I don't really think that it'll be a great fight. I feel as though it's gonna be an exciting fight because like watching Floyd Schofield, he like to jump in and like kind of do awkward things, and that fit. Like if you ask me, I believe that fit right into like Shakur game plan and his strategy. Like once you start leaping, is you're gonna start opening yourself up. If you're not real calculated and doing certain things to make it harder for him to counter you, he gonna have a field day with you. And I feel like Floyd, he a young lion, but he the perfect opponent for Shakur just to show out on. So that's what I believe.
Whoa. Hey man, I feel like my man gonna jump in and some of all this gonna get messed up some type of how. You know what I mean? Like
He does leap though, like you said.
yeah,
He kind of leaps with his punches. He throws uppercuts from weird angles and kind of leaves himself exposed.
Yeah,
he's
y'all
definitely
gotta understand. I seen
athletic.
Floyd fight, since the amateurs. So I really know how he fight. Um, and the way how you really know when somebody fights when they fight somebody on the same like the same level as them, because that's where you start to see more flaws because they trying to do more things. They trying to they putting themselves more out there. They taking a risk, and I just feel like all his flaws, he's gonna look very amateurish. I've been seeing it in like couple of his other fights, but he's been getting away with it because he's more athletic and he's more skillful than the guys. But I feel like he kind of took this fight a little bit too early, and but I admire his toughness and just him wanting to be great and get in there with the best. I admire that.
Yeah.
Yeah, his pops wrote a check that was attached to a paddle board with some holes in it. And when it's time to catch it in, there's gonna be some air going through there. You go out to work for that one. That's a check you
Yeah,
go out to work for. Definitely for sure. I'm riding with Better Beef, by the way. I just am. I feel like Better Beef is like a Marvel character, like Wolverine or something. I love what Bevo did, man. He had crazy wild combinations. He did take some shots in there. He did fight back. He fought a very smart fight. It's just Better Beav he's different, and I don't know if he gonna want to sit in there and exchange with my man like that too many times. If he do it the smart way and make sure he get up out of there before Better Beav can get back, he definitely could make the fight look a lot easier than what he did. So I could see Bevo getting like a split decision type win. But me personally, I'm personally taking Better Beef by stoppage this time. I think he now knows what Bevo's power is like and knows what Bevo's skill is. And he actually admitted in the ring that Bevo was the better boxer that night. If you guys listen to the after interview, he actually admitted that Bevo was the better boxer that night. He didn't say he beat him, but he said Bevo was a better boxer. So, we take that with a grain of salt, and we'll see what type of fight they put up and what size ring they in. Because if they in that 18 by 18, like the heavyweights was this weekend, that's a problem.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a problem. 18 by 18 is a problem for anybody that don't know that ain't got it. They're
Yeah.
gonna get exposed. So that was my opinion on that. But so let's say what's your dream fight? Like if you could fight anybody from any era, like who would you want to test your talents against?
Anybody, any era. I feel as though like a Floyd Mayweather type of guy. Just like I feel like Adrian Broner said this a long time ago. It's like fighting Floyd. It ain't even for like a win or loss. It's really just so. It's really more so like Floyd is really like the only fighter in history that like never lost, fought at the top. Like he really one of the ones that's like if he like the greatest of all times. He really the ones that he could campaign for that. So like and he the closest ones like in our era. You got Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, those type of guys. But more so in our era, we got Floyd Mayweather, and I feel as though like that type of fight, it'd be like a mega fight, just like how you said, just like gauge where I'm at, with the other great fighters, and fighting Floyd is never a loss because, like, look at Canelo, he's always lessons and blessings, and you just could build from it.
Dope. Hey, Floyd, you heard that right?
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey, don't forget about Michigan where you came from,
Floyd
homie.
Mayweather too. Floyd
Yeah.
Mayweather.
Don't
Yeah.
forget
That's a
about
hard
Michigan where
style.
you came from.
It's a hard
I,
style to fight, man, because the defense, man, just
Yeah,
frustrates you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. He got like a lot of traps, defensive minded, and he real off beat. Like that's the thing about Floyd. People don't understand. He fights off like an offbeat rhythm. You know, like it's hard to time him. It's hard to gauge his timing.
Yeah.
a lot of people have been in love with the way Floyd. A lot of people were. I feel like a lot of people were in love with Money Mayweather, and didn't really understand the work that Pretty Boy actually really put in. He really went through it when he was Pretty Boy. He had to get up in there. He went through some wars. He was challenged. He was tested. It seemed like when he switched over, became this other type of personality, was when everything really took off. And me personally, I'm not a fan of the clowns ish. You feel me? I'm not really a fan of that. I think that athletes can actually be fighters and have respect for one another without doing the clown stuff because it looks bad as a whole. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah,
that's just me personally. I'm not speaking for everybody, but I love the professional aspect of it. I love the trash talking as long as it's respectful and they keep it between the teams, and then go in the ring, see who the best man is, shake hands afterwards, and keep it pushing or run it back. You know what I
Right.
mean? So listen, for me, what I'm looking for from you, sir, is I'm looking for not only the fights, but I'm looking for how you help, build the sport and the community around you. That's what I'm looking for, and I'll be happy to shout you out at any rip. Definitely love
appreciate
what we
that.
see.
Yeah. So before March, man, we'd like to have you come back on, man. Cook on the upcoming fight so we can hype it up, man. I like to definitely, man, travel maybe this year, man, to the East Coast. Hopefully, I get a chance to see you fight, man. That'd be tight, man. But
I definitely, God willing, we can all make it happen.
You got
yeah,
that passport, right? You got a passport, right?
Yeah, I got a passport. Yeah,
Yeah, because Turkey got big checks. You feel me? Like
yeah,
we need somebody to go over there,
yeah,
retrieve them belts, and bring them
yeah.
back here to this soil where they belong at, because they just having too many shows over there and they act like American fighters don't even exist. So we got to do something about that.
I mean, it's cool. Like they can fight out there. They just make when I fight out here, it's gonna make it 10 times better. That's
Yeah.
it. Because we don't, all the great fighters they going out there. So as I come up, I'm fighting out here. Hopefully the fans they appreciate it. Like, dang, we ain't see a nice little fight in a minute. Let me go check out a Tsunami fight. So, I'm all with it. However it go, we gonna make it work.
Yeah.
yeah. If you can have another killer year like you did, you didn't even have a full year, bro. This is like a fresh full year for you, man. So,
Yeah,
because 2024 was like technically like a half a year. You know what I mean? So.
yeah, exactly.
So if you have like a killer year this year, I could definitely could see some big promoters, man, trying to snatch you up, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you
Oh
fought
yeah,
on
nah,
Top Rank. You know what I mean?
we already been in contact with other promoters, but like I said, what's in the best interest for me right now is to stay a free agent. Because if I was to be signed, y'all wouldn't be able to see me fight this often. Y'all wouldn't be
Oh
able
yeah,
to
yeah,
keep coming back to back to back to back.
yeah.
So especially with like for example, Top Rank, they got fights on the West Coast, they got fights on the East Coast. If they're
Right.
on the West Coast this week, I'm not gonna be fighting on that card. If they're on the
Yeah.
East Coast, you got all the East Coast fighters or whoever the top dog, his manager, he gonna have mostly like the whole card. So it's like I'm the reason why still a free agent is more so like it's more so like you gotta be smart in the game. I wouldn't be
Right.
able to
Right.
fight this frequently. Every other
Yeah.
month, every 2 months. I'll kind of be put on the shelf. Like if I fought February 1st, they'll probably see me like in the summertime. Hey, Keith
Yeah.
Cologne, how you doing right now? Summertime fight. Then but that's not where I want to be. I want to be in a position where, I'm fighting often, and
That's smart. Yeah.
yeah,
Build yourself up perfect, man, and have that resume, and you make yourself worth more. You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
So,
exactly. And another thing that a lot of people don't know, God, if everything goes right for March 22nd, it'll be on the zone. So it's like we also, we fighting everywhere, and we still making it on good networks. So
yeah.
you can't complain.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's smart. Yeah, that's real smart. Right? Some of the fighters are trying to get that shot. With Top Rank or Matchroom or any of these big promoters. You know what I'm saying? But the way you're playing your cards, bro, is very smart, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Ain't nothing like a free agent, man. Being a free agent allows you to keep your personality and keep true to who you really are.
I got a
Because
friend
what's
that's signed. I got a friend that's signed right now, and Ernest knows who I'm talking about. But he's top 10 in all 4 sanctioning bodies in the world, bro. But his management is making the wrong moves, bro. Like he
Yeah,
fought a guy in a neutral territory and beat him, right? And the guy's from Japan, so he gave the Japanese a rematch in his hometown in Japan. Went over there and lost the rematch. Now he's out of the top 10. The guy that lost and then beat him in the rematch, Kayaguchi, he's now getting a title shot. That would have been my boy. You know what I'm saying? My boy would have been getting a title shot if he would have made the right move. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So yeah, you always got to make the right moves, and sometimes it all comes down to the management. I know it's not my boy. I know it's not like his trainer. It's his management. That's moving him because he's signed with someone. They're
yeah,
trying to make money. They want him to make money. At the same token, he could have had a title shot if they didn't go take that fucking risky ass fight in Japan for the money for a
yeah,
rematch. He already
definitely.
beat him. So
Yeah.
yeah, they robbed him too, kind of. You know what I mean? It was like a close fight. It was like a draw, probably. You know what I mean? So
Fighting anybody, fighting anybody in their hometown, especially at this level, is like if you not like for me, the only time you'll see me fighting anybody in their hometown at this is if I need that to like break through, like how Devin Haney did with Cambosis. He
oh
needed that
yeah,
fight to break through, and those are certain types of risks that you have to take, to be great. But not at that level, like how you saying, like he
yeah,
didn't. That wasn't even a world title level. He could
yeah,
have still. If you at 10, you there. You already there. Like
yeah.
doesn't make
He didn't,
much
he
sense to
didn't have to
like.
go chase that money, bro, and he would have got a title shot. But instead, he
man,
went. Yeah, we told him not to, bro. We kind of told him not, but it was up to his team. So
man, hopefully you don't ever have to go to somebody's backyard that's in Australia just and do it back to back and give away the A side in the contract. Hopefully you never have to do that. I know, listen, I know
yeah,
some of the people around you. You got some smart people around you. They ain't gonna let nothing like that pop off. Hopefully. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
Oh yeah,
Man, listen, I'm a major component of, trying to build some type of educational school type system around American boxing so our fighters can learn the business of the sport and learn how to not get got. Because ultimately, it seems like everybody got their hands out. They want their hands in your pocket. They trying to build off of your fame and success and stuff like that. So, your management team, have you always been with them from the get go? Is that you've been riding with the same people right from the gate, or what's happening with that?
um. Well, like my team on the business side is like it's been the same team. Like me, I'm not a fan in like recreating stuff under the sun. Like you see a lot of guys they turn pro and they go to like different coaches. They go to like the most popular coach. Like I'm not a fan of that. Same way how Terrence Crawford came up and Bo Mack, and it's the same way I could come up and me and my coach, and me and my team. I could have everybody else coming at him. Midway through our career when we got like 3, 4 titles, and they like, dang, nah, we like the way he doing. We want to be a part of that. It's the same, like it's been done before. So with that being said, like the team that I've got now, it's been the same team that I had since the amateurs. Me, my coach Muhammad Abdul Salam, um, my pops, Mike Stedman, Stephen Morris, like these guys is like, they've been with me since the amateurs. They've been making it happen since the amateurs. It's easier now, y'all just seeing it. Well, not y'all, but like people just starting to see it now, because I'm pro. But I've been doing this before. It was like a real business. I was doing it quote unquote the amateurs when it was just for fun. So I know for a fact, like they want what's in best they want what's in my best interest. And at the end of the day, I'm real. Like I understand. I'm gonna understand the person. I know what I gotta do. Like nobody could like lead me down the wrong path, and I'm not going to do anything that I don't want to do. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah.
Man, Muhammad is a bad. But listen, man, I watch Muhammad's videos. Boy, the inside work is wild, bro. Like
Yeah.
he is an underrated coach. If people don't know who he is, man, listen, he's the reason why we be we be dog walking people. We find out what people got inside their heart, what they really want to do it. He's one of them type of coaches to find out.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, you got a solid one right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Any word on your team, bro? It's like Josiah Kirk. And anybody got any fights coming up? Any updates?
Decide. I'm gonna start off with Cherish. Cherish, that's a female out of my gym. She actually still amateur, but shout out to her. She just won like the all women's tournament out in AC. She went out there. She won. I got another young lion in my gym. Sebastian Salinas. He just went out to the Silver Gloves and he did his thing. He won. He won as well. He won the whole Silver Gloves.
And
That was like his first nationals, I believe, or like first or second nationals.
yeah,
Josiah, he turning pro. Uh, he turning pro like within the next couple of months, or like
yeah,
he turning pro real soon. He making a transition over from the amateurs to the pros. Uh, we got it's another guy, a big heavyweight. We call him KP, but his name uh Chris Pinga, and y'all about to hear about him soon. He's about to be in that pool with Turkish Al Shigi, and he like 19-0 with 19 knockouts, or no, he's 19-1 with 19 knockouts. Got crazy power, 6'7" heavyweight. He just don't got the notoriety yet. So once he get the notoriety, and he already there in the rankings, so he about to break through. Y'all gonna hear about him soon. I'm surrounded by mad pros. Michael Anderson, Slick. Like I'm surrounded
yeah,
by
yeah,
like all the top pros. I got another guy, my guy Caesar, from New York. He fighting Pablo. He fighting soon. So it's like I'm surrounded by like all the top pros that you guys already see.
yeah, yeah. That was badass, man. Ironbound, you guys are doing your thing, man, out there.
Yeah,
Yeah. But see, just like all those names that you named off, that's the reason why our platform exists the way it does, because they're not familiar with those names. Like a guy got 19, he's 19-1 with 19 knockouts. People should have known about him since he was 16-0 with 16 knockouts. Like what was taking so long? We need these people to come on the platform and just
Yeah.
have a conversation with us.
Yeah, tell
Um,
your dad, man, to shoot him my way, man. I always, in the evening time, bro, even during the week, man, we like to, we can handle some interviews, give them some exposure. I'm with the big network, Mo Boxing, no problem. So, I mean, if people really view it, man, it's a real authentic page, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of boxing fans. So it was good to
yeah.
get the
No,
exposure.
he'll definitely do it. It'll just be I'm sure he'll be down to do it. It'll just be tough because of the language barrier. He's Albanian,
Oh,
but
Albania. All right.
yeah, but he speaks good English, but it'd probably just be a little bit hard for him to understand. But yeah, nah, man, yeah. I'll send you his Instagram and a whole nine, and like it speaks for itself. Like he got a real good power. He just defeated Joey DeWaco.
Oh,
Like
okay. Yeah,
like
yeah,
this, like you understand what I'm saying? Like he there.
yeah. Yeah, I seen Joey fight in Phoenix. I was at the Munguia fight, man. That was the last time I seen him fight.
Yeah.
So Yeah, he's a pretty good fighter too, Joey.
You know, he definitely is.
Yeah. But hell yeah, man. I appreciate you, Keith, man. Appreciate your time. We'll have you back on right before your fight, man. We'll hype it up.
Definitely
And
appreciate that.
I got Thomas, man. He's filming, bro. So
Yeah.
when he's in the stands, I'm able to drop the reels or whatever, So let your
You know,
family.
Tyler's my guy, man.
Yeah, yeah, he's a good guy, man. I like Thomas, man. And then Raheem's a big supporter of you too. He was there.
Yeah, I'll rock. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
rock. You know,
Raheem,
I'll
Raheem.
rock.
yeah.
Yeah,
Pro
he
Se,
always. Yeah, Pro Se apparel. You know,
WBB.
gloves with that fight outfits, man. You know they. You know his hard work is really unmatched, man. Salute the Aura.
Yeah, shoot. Raheem, that boy burning the candles on both ends, bro. Man, hard working. Hey, that's our brother, man. We love supporting the community. Hey, listen, man, to all you younger fighters out there, listen, we need to break the stigma of having, just the best record, undefeated and stuff like that. This is the fight game, man. It's a sport. Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. Sometimes it's a tie. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. All y'all jump in there and get it so that we can get behind y'all and support. We're not trying to have our sport sent overseas. Everybody, some of y'all is bad and can't get passports. You feel me? And ain't nothing like watching something live. So y'all get it together. Y'all make sure y'all put some fights on for the people, and we're gonna support y'all either way. We don't care about the drama whether this fighter's better than that fight. We want to see y'all fight and compete and support y'all. That's what it's about.
Yeah. Any last words, Keith? I got your Instagram scrolling on the bottom. Official Keith Cologne on
Right.
Instagram. He also has a YouTube channel. He be putting out content on there too. So check
Yeah.
out the YouTube.
Last thing I just want to say is I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank y'all for having me. For any further information about me, my fight career, just follow me on Instagram at official Keith Cologne. Check out any videos like post fights, during the fights, behind the scenes. Check out my YouTube at Keith Tsunami Cologne.
Thank you, my brother. 4-0 knockout artist, man. About to be 5-0. So you guys keep track of Keith. It's gonna be a good year. So much love to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Follow Keith Cologne on official Keith Cologne on Instagram. Much love to everybody.